Hey, welcome back to the channel. I decided to do my manga collection video a little different this time. I'm going to pop in and out through the footage of my manga collection because it has grown. Took me hours to actually film this. All right, let's talk about One Piece. I love One Piece. I do One Piece reviews on my channel all the time. There will truthfully never be a manga like One Piece. I mean, just like, it looks so good on the shelf too. That's the thing. It is crazy to think that I own 96 volumes of One Piece. I would own 98, but as you're about to see, I'm missing volumes 92 and 93. Hopefully they come back in stock. Oh, the JoJo shelves. I don't talk a lot on this channel about JoJo's because there are people on YouTube that all they do is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but it's not my favorite manga, but it is up there in my top 3. JoJo's is such its own thing, and it's so unique. I even bought the book from Araki about manga in theory and practice. I haven't read it because it has a lot of words, not a lot of pictures. No pictures, probably. I don't know. I looked through it. It looked like it was an actual book, but yeah, I think that guy is a genius. Okay, listen, I know I need to read Berserk. I am current with the deluxe editions that have been released. There are just so many other things that I would want to be reading right now that I just feel like I need to be in the right mindset for Berserk, but I will get there one day, I promise you. Okay, 20th Century Boys by Urasawa. This is the manga that got me into manga collecting. It wasn't my first manga, but it was the first series that I had to collect every single volume. I mean, look at the cover. I really like it. I tried to capture it with the camera where like the words are in the back, like melded in the covers. The covers are amazing. This type of release for 20th Century Boys, I would like the singles one day, but yeah. I have not read a lot of Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin. I need to read more of it, but I just really like those covers. I mean, look at that cover. It's amazing. Oh, hey, I finally got all of Blue Flag. Look at that. I finally got my volume 4. It's complete. I own the complete series of Blue Flag. Now I can read it. I am so excited to start. Also, Platinum In, Death Note, All You Need Is Kill, Bakuman. These guys don't miss. I'm missing volumes 2 and 3 of Platinum In to be complete with that. One day they will come back in stock, I hope. This right here is the first manga I ever owned before I knew what manga was. It was in the comics section when I was a big comic book reader, and I picked it up not knowing what manga or Death Note or anything is. I have completed this series, and this should not be your first manga. I think I've said this multiple times on the channel. This should not be your first manga, but once you start reading manga, this series is a must. It's incredible. It is really, really special. It's probably one of my favorite series that I own in my collection. And the covers are real nice too. Look at that. Look at that cover. So good. Dead Man Wonderland. I've read 2 volumes. First off, I love the way it looks with the black and the white, and the alternating color scheme is so well done and looks so good on a shelf. But I need to read more of this series. I just haven't. I've read 2 volumes. I need to read more. I have the whole series, so what am I doing? Get it together. Blue Period. Blue Period is so unique. It's so unique. I need to get current with this. I think I'm current in the physical volumes, but I'm talking about I need to read to be current in Blue Period. But it's such a unique story. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it and other people on YouTube talk about it. But yeah, I'd definitely check out a volume 1. Okay. These have the best covers in my entire collection. These covers are look at that. Look at that cover. It's so good. I guess I should say I dropped this series. I don't buy this series anymore. I have no interest in continue reading this series. It just wasn't for me. But man, those covers. Incredible. Another series that I've slowed down on is Orient. I used to be a push Orient big in volumes 1, 2, 3. I've gotten up to volume 6, but I don't know. It just hadn't stuck with me. Also, I need to read Akira Toriyama's Manga Theater. I just really like hardcovers, and I'll read it one day. Okay. All right, listen. I know Full Metal Alchemist is one of the greatest mangas ever written. I've read like 2 volumes. I have all of the volumes now, volumes 1 through 15 of the Full Metal editions, and I think this is the best way to collect it, in my personal opinion. And it is high on my list, but I am not currently reading it. I know. I should fix that. Okay, as you can see, I am missing volume 6 to be complete with happiness. I'm waiting for the volume 6 to really start this series. I just love, look at that cover. It's amazing. I'm a big cover guy. You will see this through this collection. If this is the first manga collection of mine you're watching, if it has a good cover, I'll check it out. I love this series, Blood on the Tracks. The story it's trying to tell is something that I am so different, something I'm not used to, and I'm not really going to spoil it, but you should read at least volume 1 and volume 2 of Blood on the Tracks. Oh, we're at the Shonen corner. This is what I do. This is what I do with all my box sets because I don't really know what to do with them. So I've built this cabinet. I cut apart 2 Target shelves and kind of screwed them together in a different way to kind of make this cabinet thing for all of the big 3: the Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball. One Piece is at the top. You can't see it. But yeah, I don't know what to do with these box sets. Box sets are a great deal money-wise, but they take up so much space. And then there's my Dragon Ball Z shelf. It's got the Dragon Ball box set. The Dragon Ball Z box set is in the back. You can't see it. It's covered by the Blu-rays. But yeah, that's the most current release of Super. I'm not current. Attack on Titan is actually these 2, Attack on Titan, and we're about to get into Mob Psycho. These 2 are the top of my list to read. These are the next mangas that I'm definitely going to jump into. Also, I own volume 1 of One Punch Man because it was given to me as a gift. In 2016, before I even collected manga, I think I owned Death Note and someone said, hey, check out One Punch Man. I've never read it. Just own a volume 1. I just did a video on Sakamoto Days. This is one of my top Shonen Jump running mangas right now. You should check out the video if you haven't, and check out Volume 1 if you haven't read it yet. It's so good. I haven't started Spy Family, but I have started watching the anime, and I really like the anime. So I think I'm really going to enjoy the manga. Another manga I've done a video on, Furion Beyond Journey's End. I think people sleep on this manga. It's only got 3 volumes released so far. I've done a video on it. You should check it out if you want to. But yeah, check out Volume 1. Furion's something really cool. And I don't hear enough people talk about it. Kaiju number 8. Volume 1, like, people hyped that up. I didn't love Volume 1, but Volume 2, that's where it started to get real interesting. Okay, listen, I know I had to make room for the Attack on Titan omnibuses, so I had to drop a shelf down. So now all that stuff has to sit sideways. But Way of the House Husband, I've talked about it. It's a great comedy manga. Astra Lost in Space, for some reason, like, people don't talk about it, but it's a really good, like, space drama kind of manga. It's very good. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. It's one of my first videos I ever did on this channel, and it almost made me cry. I love this story. I think it's so well done. Solo Leveling. It's a manga. I think the art is gorgeous. I think the covers are great, and I think the story is fantastic for what it is. And for what it is, I think it nails it on all fronts. I mean, just look at those covers. They're fantastic. Another one that people sleep on is Go With the Clouds North by Northwest. Okay, I own all currently 5 volumes. It takes like a year for this manga to put a volume of this out. But if you have not read it, it is a slice of life. It's a little slow here and there, but it is so interesting. It's like a detective slice of life thing. Go check out the first volume if you haven't. I don't hear anyone talk about that manga. It's so good. I started reading Fruits Baskets as the recording of this video. I like Fruits Baskets. That's all I can say right now. Also, I finished the first volume of Kaiji the Gambler. I like Kaiji the Gambler. It's people say it's slow. I don't know. It's a cerebral manga, and I really enjoyed it. Same with Can't Stop Cursing. I don't hear people talk about this, but this is kind of like Death Note. If that sounds interesting to you, more Death Note, I would look into Can't Stop Cursing You. This is my white whale. I know I'll never collect all of these, but I really want to collect all of Lone Wolf and Cub. I own omnibuses 1, 2, 7, and 8. This is another manga that I dropped, Reel Account. I used to be a big Reel Account guy, but I don't know. It just fell off for me. That is an original Pokemon special edition for yellow, red, and blue. I still have some stickers inside that strategy guide. That's right. Be jealous. No Mewtwo or Mew, but I use those. Probably on my Game Boy. I don't know. But I still got a Bulbasaur sticker. Huh? You're jealous. Bulbasaur. Also, I know. Scott Pilgrim's on a manga. It was on that shelf. And I was just like, hey, Scott Pilgrim's good. I really don't know why I put that in this video, but yeah, Scott Pilgrim is good. I'm waiting for Yu Yu Hakusho to come back in stock. I own volumes 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I want to own all of them. I love that anime from when I was growing up. and I would really like to read the manga one day when it comes back in stock. Also, a random copy of Rave Master that I have from as a child, Volume 6. I hope they will release a Rave Master omnibus or something kind of like they're doing with Shaman King. That would be neat. I remember really liking that series. Some old copies of Shonen Jump from 2003. Look at 2003. Did not mean for all of them to have Yu-Gi-Oh on the cover, but that's how it landed. My Junji Ito stuff. I only have Uzumaki and No Longer Human. Both great mangas. Both dark mangas. But, yeah. It's Junji Ito. If you know, you know. If you watch my building of a shelf, this is my shelf now. It's got the Jujutsu Kaisens, the Chainsaw Mans, the Monsters, Asadora, Watakoi. This, I like mostly every single manga that's on this shelf. Jujutsu Kaisen is Jujutsu Kaisen. It's if you like shonen. Chainsaw Man, I've done multiple videos on Chainsaw Man. You know how I feel about Chainsaw Man. It's incredible. I haven't started reading Monster. No, I've read the first volume of Monster. I know. I need to read more Monster. I get it. Listen, I'm just so nervous because 20th Century Boys mean so much to me that what if I hate Monster? What if I'm that guy that's like, Monster didn't like it? The thought terrifies me. I have read up to volume 3 of Asadora. It's great. You should read Asadora if you like his works. And this is another manga. I don't care what anybody says. This is probably in my top 5 manga of all time. I love Watakoi. I think it's the perfect blend of slice of life comedy. Makes fun of manga and stuff. Read Watakoi. I don't talk about Kino's journey a lot on this channel, but it's a really interesting series that deals with a lot of deep topics. So if you would like me to actually talk about Kino's journey on this channel, let me know in the comments below. But I really enjoy this series. Another series I really enjoy, Vinland Saga. Come on. Everybody is talking about Vinland Saga. It will go down in history. Also, Goodnight Poom Poom. That's why I put it next to Goodnight Poom Poom. I was like, hey, listen, you're going to join the ranks one day. I have not checked this manga out yet, but I'm so interested to start reading it. The Summit of the Gods. I know it's about like this guy climbing a mountain, and that seems cool. And I got him for a really good deal, so I can't wait to jump into this. Also, as you know, if you've watched any of my manga hauls, I'm slowly collecting Vagabond. One day, the picture will be complete, and one day I'll start actually reading it. Speaking of series that I should definitely read, I know. I'm getting to it, I promise. Erased. One day I will read you. But your hardcovers look amazing on the shelves. Okay, so this is my box set section because I didn't really know where it fit in because I don't really keep them on the shelves. They kind of have their own space in the closet. I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, so here's all my box sets that I've owned. I've done unboxings for most of these box sets on this channel if you're more interested in in-depth look at these box sets. But yeah, that is my manga collection as of April 2022. We got all the way up to 750 plus volumes. That is insanity, because I feel like my last one, like at 500 plus volumes, was like 2 months ago. The manga addiction is real. Scary. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to update everybody because the collection has grown so much in these last few months. But as always, I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly that made it to the end of this video. It means so much to me, like you know. I hope you enjoyed this manga collection video, and let me know what I should definitely read in the comments down below. Like, hey man, you need to get on that monster. You need to get on Full Metal Alchemist. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Oh, this is the credits. I mean, if you wanted to click the subscribe button, that'd be cool too. But yeah, I guess it's credits. I should get out of here. Thank you for watching to the end. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.